Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him. Striding in once again, Cameron Rupp. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets the 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Digging in, Cowboy David. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent toward first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Sean Manaea earns his team-leading 11th win. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies. Daniel Mengden gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So, to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Drury's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. In into the box now, Brendan Drury. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Hot shot on the ground is short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Oh, the old CNI base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
Hey, 2 down here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
It's got to be a little bit frustrating. You get ahead of the hitter. You throw the pitch you want. You low.
Striding in, Cowboy David comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Ready for another chance? Tommy Joseph. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hey, let's turn it. Plays at 2 now.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second.
Turn 2.
3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cowboy David. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, come on, big dog.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here we go, boys. Come on.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Chopped weakly to the left. David takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. Ready once again. Cowboy David. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Cowboy David.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Brandon Drury will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Slow roller out to short. David is up with it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Cowboy David. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Well, that's basically pitching unlucky right there. He's got the sinker in his arsenal. He throws the sinker. He gets the ground ball. And next thing you know, it finds a hole. Man, that's a tough break.
Now batting, right fielder, Oswaldo Arcia.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid. Hey, clutch off right here.
Come on, big. Get your pitch. Let's go.
No one better.
He's ready.
Clutch
Here's
up right
the 1-0.
now.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. First and second now. One man
drive
out.
him in. No one better right here.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there. Hey, right guy, right place.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Runners are at first and second with
Hey,
one
I need
away.
you right now. Here we go.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in
no one
that
better
hard
right
on the
now,
inside
kid.
part of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out.
Hey, get your
Perfect
pitch.
situation
No
to
better
induce a
up there.
grounder and get out of the inning.
Hey,
but
drive
instead
those
he's
guys
wild,
in. Here we
and
go.
both runners advance,
Hey,
taking
he's
the
right
double
here.
play
Let's go, kid.
situation away.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
All right, here we go. We need you here. We need
Pitch
you.
on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really
Here we
hard
go.
to
No
hit.
one
No
bet.
wonder he swung and missed.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul
Clutch
ball.
up. Drive him in for us.
Hey, I need you right here, kid. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
They need you now. Your turn.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. Robert Murdoch earns his first win of the season. Daniel Mengden was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jerry Spamiglia hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Here's Chris Carter now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Carter.
Ray sets 0-1 on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And the A's will get their opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
Leading off
Striding into the box, Cowboy David. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's got it one away. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cowboy David. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
David.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on
The
now.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's
Hey, if it's
definitely
high, let it
battling up
fly.
there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand.
Now batting, Michael
Third baseman,
Franco.
number
He's
7,
0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Franco.
On the ground to second
There it is.
base.
Turn
This
it,
could
turn
be
it.
2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. In now, Freddie Galvis.
Leading off for
0 for
Hey,
1
guys.
for him here in this one.
Shortstop. Freddie Galvis.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. David will wait on it, and very quickly 1 gone. Standing in, Cowboy
Up
David,
next for
0
Oakland,
for 2 on
the
the afternoon
shortstop.
so far.
Cowboy David.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Here's the
Your attention,
Philadelphia
please.
manager on his way out to the
pitching
mound
for the
now.
Phillies,
And a
Come on,
change is
right
in
here,
the
one time,
offing as
one
that'll
time.
be all for his start. In inning
Steal,
number
steal.
5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got... Stepping
the
in,
batter,
Cowboy
the
David.
shortstop, Cowboy David.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Maybe getting a little
Hey, you
jumpy
got
in
it.
the
No one
box,
bet.
so he
Let's
steps
go.
out and asks for time.
Steal,
Runners
steal.
on the move for second. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the
patient, get your
upper
pitch
deck
up.
for a souvenir. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he's back easily. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 4th trip to the plate
second
now, and
baseman,
he's
number
hitless to this
27.
point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have
Altuve.
really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
But this is speared by the first baseman. At the plate, Cowboy
Now batting.
David.
Shortstop, Cowboy David.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a
Come on,
big
baby,
swing.
get your
That's what
pitch
the
up
big
there.
fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time.
Ready now, Brian
we got one
Holiday.
here.
And his guys are
Now
looking
batting.
to erase that
Catcher.
donut on the scoreboard
Brian
with a runner in
Holiday.
scoring
Hey,
position.
clutch up for
Yeah,
us.
Matt,
Get a
they've been really
strikeout.
shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base,
go,
but
2-2,
haven't been able to
2-2.
string anything together.
One there, on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided.
Here
They
now
put
is our
together a
final
big
line
rally
score
and
this
did
afternoon.
everything.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area
And
and the
now,
Oakland
your
Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Cowboy
Batting third,
David. No one
third
aboard for him, and 2 gone
Cowboy
here in the first.
David.
Committed to that one a bit too soon, as it locks him up for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the
Hey, let 'em rip
Rays
here.
entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, I don't know. This is an interesting team. I think they got to reset their focus.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll move to the 2nd inning here in Oakland with no score. Digging in to try it
Now
again.
batting,
Cowboy David.
third baseman,
He's 0 for 1 thus
Cowboy
far.
David.
Come on, big guy. Sear this one.
And this is
Outside,
taken
that's
outside
ball.
for ball 1. Hard hit towards center.
Hey, attaboy, nice rip.
And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Throw won't get him.
Well, that
Attaboy,
single
that
right
was a
there moves
laser.
runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. Dribbled to the right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
The batter, designated hitter.
Hey, let her rip.
Standing in now, Matt Olson pitches a cold strike. The throw, but no throw as he'll just stare him back.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Steal.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
He's safe.
Runner's on his way to third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Cowboy David, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right, here we go.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
And he lays off for ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
At one time right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the
See it
plate
drive
right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Again, a 1-2. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter.
Digging in once again, Cowboy David. He'll start things out against Alex Colomé. He'll try to close the door in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Lustig shading to his right. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Susac. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
14. Andrew Susac.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Cowboy David.
Baseman, Cowboy David.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
The 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, easy now. Your turn, baby.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to pull.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Alex Colomé wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tommy Hunter records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2. Jesse Hahn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. Give up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
Settling in now, Cowboy David. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
David.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Runner, runner, runner.
And there he goes towards second. Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter is there for it. 2 gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best bolt, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cowboy David. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly.
Hey,
anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch? It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder number 33, Oswaldo Arcia.
Into the box, Oswaldo Arcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Come on, big guy.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a
Hey, real
fastball
keen eye
just
right there.
below the
Attaboy.
knees, ball 1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two down, runners at first and second. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cowboy David. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
David.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Ready once again, Oswaldo Arcia. It's been...
Let's go.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and thrown. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second, and the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away.
Nope, too late.
So he moves all the way up to third here.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's too
and a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside,
pitch,
but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready for another chance? Cowboy David. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Cowboy David.
Hard hit ball to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Jesse Hahn earns his 5th winner of the year. Brandon Maurer closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Beck. Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has at the plate. Cowboy David, his average coming in way up there in the 380s. Left field and deep. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cowboy David.
Cowboy David.
Pitch on the way. Fouled back.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
2 outs,
now at the plate, Rafael Hernandez.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Rafael Hernandez.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Cowboy David will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it,
comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Has a look, now the pitch.
D-Ride.
And this one's in the dirt.
Come on, guy.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Stepping in, Cowboy David. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Come on, big, get your pitch. Let's go.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Here we go, babe. Need you right now.
And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Carpenter is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Evan Longoria, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch on the ground to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it.
Patterson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Cowboy David. He drove in all three of his guys' runs in yesterday's ball game. Hit hard to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Oswaldo Garcia. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Spinning a throw back to second. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad doing there for the eight. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cowboy David. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
This one's down to third. Healy scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Cowboy David. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left.
Boy, nice rip.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he is tagged out. So striding in, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Calhoun. Hey now, we got 2.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Cowboy David. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Number 84.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Andrew Heaney gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Ryan Burks wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, to look at the Oakland Coliseum. Digging in now, Cowboy David. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These 2 teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cowboy David. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Cowboy David.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
The batter, number
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays.
Ready once again,
Now
Cowboy
batting.
David. It's been an 0 for 2
Cowboy
effort for him to this
David.
point. Here's Simmons at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Tommy Bigay, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Tommy Bigay.
On the ground to third. David moving to his right. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful. Striding in once again, Devin Mesoraco, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Now at the plate, Cowboy David.
Third baseman. Cowboy
Here comes the first pitch.
David.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Murillo is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Tyler Skaggs earns his 8th victory of the season. Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition. Settling in now, Cowboy David. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on it.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Hey, yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They've blown everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Batting fourth.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Steal, runner.
He's running towards second, and a step off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cowboy David.
Cowboy David.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order. Here's Cameron Maben now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cameron Maben.
Ground ball left side.
Roll it up.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those.
Ready for another shot
Up
now. Cowboy
Oakland.
David. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
David.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Cowboy David will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Cowboy David. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half. Digging in to try it again. Cowboy David.
Cowboy David.
First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Iglesias on the slide. Wow.
He's out.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in for his career in this matchup, and even 10 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. David is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Cowboy David.
Cowboy David.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Miguel Cabrera. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
3 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.
Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Standing in, Cowboy David. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. And this is fouled back and out of play. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
This is Waldo Arcia. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cowboy David. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? He's going.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
I got the count.
A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base. Right, he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Cowboy David
Come
will
on,
start
big
things
guy.
out in the
One time.
sixth for
Here you go.
a lineup that
Baseman.
really hasn't
Cowboy
found its groove
David.
in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Michael
off for the
Saunders.
Tigers.
He'll lead it off as we
Designated
start the
hitter,
home sixth.
Michael
Hit on the
Saunders.
ground to third. David has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Cowboy
Up next
David.
for Oakland, third
Hey,
baseman,
no one better, huh?
Cowboy David.
First pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a
Here we
big
go. Clutch up for
fastball,
us, huh?
obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it.
Hey,
a
let it
lot.
rip one time.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Upton's under it. 2 down. 4-0 the score tonight. Jordan Zimmerman earns his 8th victory of the season, so that'll just about do it. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park. At the plate,
Batting
Cowboy
third,
David.
third
He
baseman,
comes in hitting in the
Cowboy
370s for the
David.
season. Clearly always a threat with the bat.
Yeah, way
Line
to drive
drive
that
to
boy.
center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
And he'll snap one over to first.
No, he's safe.
And he'll get back in safely.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hey, get your up there, huh?
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. Oswaldo Arcia. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cabrera's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Coming to the plate
batter,
now, Cowboy
third baseman,
David.
Cowboy David.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special
Hey,
inning.
get
They've
your
already
pitch
hit a
up
home
there.
run here, and
Let's
now
go.
the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. At the plate, James McCann. The
Leading
season
up for the
batting
Tigers.
average comes in down in the
Catcher.
240s.
James McCann.
To third. David is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Cowboy
Now
David.
batting.
A hit in
Third
2
baseman,
tries so far.
Cowboy David.
This is line to
Nice
left.
rip, big dog.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is
Again now. Oswaldo Arcia. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to... Into the box now. Matt Olson pitches high. The throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs and hitting. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Digging in and looking for more. Cowboy David is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Iglesias now at short. On to first, and there were 2 down. In now.
Let's go, kid.
Cowboy
One time
David.
right here.
On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Cowboy David.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Afternoon baseball viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park. Digging in, Cowboy David. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Cowboy David.
First offering on its way. Fouled back. Herald these Tigers as they begin play here today. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
Oswaldo Arcia pitches a cold strike. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Come on now.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He's running again. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman.
The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Hit to third. David takes it in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in, Cowboy David.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, get your pitch.
Cowboy
Let's go.
David.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs. Ready once again, Cowboy
Now
David.
batting,
He's singled in
baseman,
2 trips to the plate
Cowboy
thus far.
David.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Nick Castellanos now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. 5 for 15.
Nick
He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Popped high in the air.
That's up.
David is there for it. 1 away. Stepping into the box,
Now batting,
Cowboy David.
third baseman, Cowboy David.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To Cabrera for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Michael Saunders.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. David is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Sup, huge crowd you got here.
Digging in,
Now
Cowboy
batting,
David.
third baseman, Cowboy David.
Wait for your pitch.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger
Now you got
bullpen.
this.
And he'll step off.
Alfonso Arcia.
Come on now. Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Oswaldo Arcia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, need you right here now. Here we go.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
The 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, right guy, right place.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. Now in the box, Cowboy David. He enters this one second to the American League in round trippers.
David.
Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Oswaldo Arcia. And he's from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very...
He's going.
Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Maxim's pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. So digging in now, Greg Patterson. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Hey, one time, right now.
Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. A's have to set. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One down here, fellas.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Zach Cozart
looking to minimize the damage here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Cowboy David.
Cowboy David.
And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings.
Come on now.
Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado onto the grass, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Cowboy David, a hit in 2 tries so far.
David.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Cowboy David. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7.
Right here.
Turned on down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases.
Come on, here we go.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Garcia.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Striding in once again, Josh Begley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-1. Here it comes. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1.
Come on, big guy.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Let her rip. Let's go.
Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Now batting,
Greg Patterson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The batter,
digging in to try it again, Alexi Amarista. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jennings is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having...
Ready for another shot now. Zach Kozar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him. Ready for another chance. Cowboy David. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. 7-5 tonight's final. Carlos Rodon earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Redbirds, 4 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They also left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside. Now at the plate, Cowboy David. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Off the sculpture. It's a home run.
That 30th home run right there, that puts him in the 30-30 club. 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases. This is an elite, unique player. When you get 30-30, that kind of separates you from the pack.
So stepping in, Cowboy David.
Hey, see you rip it there.
Cowboy David.
Hey now, Byron.
He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Second and third here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so...
Stepping in, Cowboy David. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Cowboy David will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Your pitch,
Here comes
huh?
the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Guevara over to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. The A's get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Jesse Hahn. Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB Network has baseball from the stepping. Into the box, Kyle Seager into the American League in round trippers. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. David has it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it.
Standing in, Cowboy David. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Oswaldo Arcia hitting just a bit. Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch. Now to the plate, Matt Duffy, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. It's there. He got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cowboy David. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
David.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. High pop-up. Seager is there for it. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Cowboy David, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Here we go. Let her fly here. Let her fly. Steal.
Now the double steal is on here. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will be swept away in foul territory. And we'll see if they try the bunt again.
See it. Drive it. Let's go right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Grounded back up the middle. Cano for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Duffy.
Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Cowboy David. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Right here. Here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Here we go. Clutch up right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, right guy. No one better.
Hey, your turn right there. He's on the ropes. Let's go. Drive him in.
And another foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. hit in the air out to center field. After it is Martin. And that retires the side. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Mario Cordero earns the victory on the